Hello everyone, welcome to Beaver's Hobby Channel. In this video, we're gonna take a look at the new light kits from JStudio or JSK. First of all, I would like to thank JStudio for sending me these kits for a review. Well, it's not much of a review, but rather a tutorial and showcase. So, what about these light kits that make them so unique? JStudio light kits come in two parts. The controller part and the light part that connect together on a magnetic port, so you can easily completely remove the body from the chassis. First, you get the controller, which this new one, the JSKX, works with all the JStudio light kits. And then you choose a light kit to go with it. In this video, we're gonna take a look at two new light kits, the EX-K2 and EX-DK. Now let's begin with the packaging. The package is rather simple, just an anti-static bag with QR codes to instruction manual and video, which is more than enough for this sort of thing. I'll also have the links in the description as well, so you can check them out if you'd like. Let's take a look at them one by one. First, we have the JSKX, which is the light controller. This one goes in between the receiver and the ESC, and obviously you are going to use this with a drift car, so you are going to need a 4-channel receiver like this. And here's how to connect it. First, as I said earlier, it is going in between the ESC and the receiver. This one is to intercept the throttle signal, so it can do the backfire. So, instead of plugging the ESC directly into the receiver, it plugs into this light controller, which actually will bypass the signal to the ESC. And then you plug this 3-wire into channel 2 or the throttle channel. And next we have the single wire. This one goes into an auxiliary channel. It is going to control how the lights work. And also we can use this to calibrate the throttle range. In this auxiliary channel that you connect the single wire in, you are going to set it to alternating between low and high. I'll show how to set it later with the FlySky Noble. For other transmitters, you can check out your manual. And then we have the magnetic part. This one connects to the light kit. Next, we have the EX-K2. This kit comes with 8 3mm LEDs, 2 of each color. We have 2 front white lights, 2 rear red lights, 2 yellow signal lights, and 2 orange lights for backfire. So this one is going to go on the light controller like this. You have to make sure that the orientation is the same, like this. And finally, we have the EX-DK. This one comes with 6 3mm LEDs. So we have the front lights, brake lights, backfire lights, and instead of hazard lights, we have 2 LED strips. Next, I'm gonna show you how to set up the FlySky Noble transmitter. If you are using something different, please refer to your manual. So, what we need is for the channel 4, which is the channel that I plug this single wire into, to alternate between min and max. And here's how to set it on the Noble. Go into the settings, assign, and I'm going to use this paddle to trigger the channel 4. This is on the switch 2 on my transmitter. The type is going to be button, S button, which is already correct. The function is going to go to channel 4. Like that. Now, the mode. This one is important. We want it to alternating between high and low. So it is going to change from trigger to turn. And finally, the direction, leave it to normal. And here's how it works. If I press it once, it is going to alternate to high. And if I press it again, it is going to alternate to low. And this is what you want. You're gonna have to do this to be able to control the light controller. High, low, high, low. Once that's done, we are going to have to calibrate the throttle input for the light controller. And for this, we're gonna have to install the light kit onto the controller and turn the car on. To calibrate the throttle, you're gonna have to click the switch 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When the red comes on, you wait. And when well, that was too quick. I couldn't do it in time. Anyway, let me run you through how to do it first, and then I'll show you how to do it. So, you click the button 6 times, and then wait for the red light to come on. When the red light is on, you leave the throttle on the neutral position, and then, when the orange light comes on, you hold the full throttle. That's basically it. So, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Orange. And that's how you calibrate the throttle. And this is how the backfire works. Now, let's take a close look at the K2 light kit. On the K2, you can press the button to cycle between modes. This is the always on mode. Click 1 to cycle between the front off and rear on. All off, but only brake lights on. Let's go back again to rear on. And all on. You can double click the button to alternate between high beam and low beam for the front lights. And the hazard lights are going to come on automatically when you leave it idle for over 3 seconds. And you can turn this off by pressing the button 3 times. So as it turns out, the 3 clicks only turn the blinking function off. When the blinking function is off, it is going to go on the same level as the rear light. So we can turn it off along with the rear light. And if the rear lights are permanently on, it is going to be permanently on as well. Like this. And if I press it 3 times again, it is going to reactivate the blinking function. And that's the K2. And next, let's take a closer look at the DK light kit. They both work with the JSKX light controller, so we can remove that. And then put this one on. However, you'll need to activate the DK function by pressing the button 7 times. And this is the DK light kit. As before, we have the front lights, brake lights and backfires. As for the LED strips, it is the throttle level indicator. Which is really cool. But with the DK, it only has one mode. However, what you can adjust with this is the LED strip color. And to do that, you're gonna need to press the button 4 times. And then press it one at a time to cycle through the colors. Let's turn down the light so we can see the color better. That's white, red, yellow. That was orange. This one is yellow. Green, blue, darker blue, purple, lighter purple, and then green, yellow and red. Once you get to the color you like, you can press it 4 times to save the color. And there it is. And the light strips go red when you brake as well, which is even better. So let's put these on the car and see how they look like. The backfire and blinking on K2 are really cool. The light strips on DK look amazing, showing the throttle level is great. But it would be even better if there's a controller that can make them show the drift angle. As for the price to get a complete kit, both controller and light kit, it is $40 for the K1 or K2 kit and $50 for the DK kit. If you are interested, you can contact JStudio directly. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. They are also available in GT55, so check them out if you are interested. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and see you again next time.